I will be performing a standing spine end range rotation from a split base position using a MedBall to help me create tension here. So if you have a MedBall, it's a really good tool because the circular shape allows you to kind of flex over it, kind of envision more of a rounded cervical flexion, but you can certainly use one of the wider, squishier MedBalls. You can use a stability ball, you don't want to use like the giant one, but if you have like the smaller one, you can really just squeeze, create tension into, but you can also use a yoga block as squeezing that yoga block from there with another tool just to help you create more full body tension. So the tension tools are really awesome because they allow you to not only create more tension, squeeze out a little bit more rotation from that target joint, but also allows you to make sure that nothing else is moving outside of that spine. So I don't want my hips to be moving, I don't want anything else moving except that target joint or the target joints in this case. So I'm gonna grab my MedBall, I'm gonna take a split base position. So you could go anywhere from here, they're all different variables that you can play with. We're gonna go from a nice wide base, and then I'm gonna grip the floor with my feet. So I'm trying to grab the ground by squeezing my feet in, getting a good contraction on the insides of the thighs. I'm also squeezing my glutes, making sure that pelvis stays locked in. Nothing else is moving from about the waist down, right? So waist up, all the contraction, all that motion is gonna be occurring. So from here, I'm gonna grab my MedBall, squeeze around it, squeeze the life out of it. Squeeze as much as you can. Keep the glutes tight. I'm gonna fold into flexion. Keep everything else tight. Keep gripping the ground with the feet. Keep squeezing those glutes. Fold down as much as you can until where you feel like your hips want to start to hinge back, or you feel like you lose the contraction in your lower body. So I'm gonna flex forward, squeeze that ball, keep the chin in my chest the whole time. I will then rotate one direction as far as I can, maintaining tension on that lower body. I will laterally flex to the side that I rotated to, so I'll flex to my right. From there, I will segmentally extend one vertebrae at a time. I'm getting tall as I can possibly be. Keep my chin in my chest. From there, I will rotate to my left, laterally flex to my left, pull those elbows in, fold down, rotate back into flexion, coming back to the center. If you want to get another extension, come up tall in between reps, that is certainly okay. Or you can stay down in that flexion, try to squeeze out a little bit more, try to fight to stay at your end range through the whole time here. Keep that tension on the ball, keep squeezing the glutes, keep that lower body tension up. Lateral flexion, segmental extension, get tall as I come over the top. From there, I will rotate to my right, laterally flex right, pull those elbows in, flex and rotate back to the center. So that was one rep in each direction. Your program may call for 2, may call for 3. It's all dependent on what your body needs, what your body can do, and what you're looking to achieve. So give those spinal end range rotations a try, play around with different bases, play around with different tension tools, and find what works best for you. So that is a standing split base spinal end range rotation.